Good morning, student.
Good morning, Miss.
How are you all?
We are fine, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Student, today we are going to study a new chapter, that is food for all. Okay, so before going to start our chapter, I would like to ask you some question. Everyone ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone ready for the answering?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So student, now tell me the component essential for our body. The component essential for our body.
Nutrients.
Good, very good. And we obtain nutrients through.
Food.
And third one, can make their own food from simple nutrients.
Plant.
Okay, very good, student. You have answered it. You have answered it correctly. Let's start our today chapter, that is food for all. So our first topic is nutrition. Yes, anyone knows what is nutrition?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let me explain. The process of obtaining food and its utilization within the body is called nutrition. Okay, the process of obtaining food and its utilization within the
Body.
is called nutrition. Okay, so student, remember, nutrition is a very important life of the living organism. In other words, nutrition takes care of the food. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's move towards the next topic, that is types of nutrition. Okay, types of nutrition. So the organism shows two types of nutrition. How many types of nutrition?
Two types.
First one is autotrophic nutrition and second one is heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, so what is autotrophic nutrition? The type of nutrition in which organism can make food themselves from simple substance is called autotrophic nutrition. Understood? Auto means self and trophs means nourishment. So in autotrophic nutrition, what happen? Self nourishment. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So green plants are able to prepare their own food, hence they are called autotrophs. Why plants are called as autotroph? Student, why plants are called as autotrophs?
Because green plants are able to prepare their own food.
Their own food. Now the next one is heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, animals, non-green plants and the most other organisms take in ready-made food prepared by the plant. They are called heterotrophs. Hetero, it means others. Okay, hetero means others. Okay, so they do not prepare their own food by themselves. Okay, others prepare their food for them. Now students, everyone understood till now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So heterotrophs can be divided into three categories on the basis of their eating habits. Okay, on the basis of their eating habits, heterotrophs divided into three categories. First one is herbivorous. Okay, second one is carnivorous and third one is omnivorous. Now anyone knows whom we are known as herbivorous?
Animal that eat plants, for example cow, goat, rabbit.
And whom we are called carnivorous?
Animals that eat the flesh
Animals.
Animals that eat the flesh of other animals. For example, lion, tiger.
Okay. And the next one is omnivorous. Okay. And whom we are called omnivores? Animal that eat both plant and the flesh of other animals. For example, anyone can give the example of omnivorous?
Man.
Man. Anything else?
Pig.
Cow.
Dog.
So student, let's move to the new topic, that is nutrition in plants. Okay, green plants have the ability to prepare their food. The energy for preparing food is obtained from sunlight. The process of synthesizing food by the plant is called photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis, Rohit?
The energy for preparing food is obtained from sunlight. The process of synthesizing food by plants is called photosynthesis.
Very good. The process of synthesizing food by the plant is called photosynthesis. Everyone see, look at this image. There is a sunlight coming towards the leaf, and what happened here? Plants take carbon dioxide from the surrounding and release oxygen in the surrounding. Okay, taking carbon dioxide and releasing the oxygen. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's move towards the next topic, that is photosynthesis. So earlier we have studied that the process of synthesizing food by the plant is called photosynthesis. So student, the synthesis of food in plants occur in, where it occur in leaves. Okay, therefore all the raw material must reach. These leaves are called the food factory of the plant. Okay, whom we are called food factory of the plant?
Chlorophyll. Leaves.
No, chlorophyll not the right answer. Leaves. Okay. Listen carefully. Leaves are called the food factory of the plant. Okay, because synthesis of food in plant occur in leaves. That's why leaf is called as a food factory. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
The leaves of green plant have green pigment, so they are called as chlorophyll. Why plant have green color? Because of green pigment. Okay, and these are known as chlorophyll. Okay, in some plant this green pigment may also be present in the stem and some other parts of the plant called plant body. Okay, chlorophyll is present in the green cells in the form of tablet, which are known as chloroplast. Green chlorophyll traps energy from sunlight. Okay, understood everyone? There are some small pores on the lower surface of leaf are called as stomata. There are small pores on the lower surface of leaf called stomata. Okay, carbon dioxide. Now look at this photosynthesis equation, and this is reaction also. Carbon dioxide diffuses into the leaf through stomata. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Photosynthesis help to maintain a balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Thus, photosynthesis is a process by which plants prepare their food by using water and carbon dioxide in the presence of chlorophyll. Also using sunlight as a source of energy. Okay, following reaction, Look at the reaction carefully. That carbon dioxide photosynthesis help to maintain a balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay. The photosynthesis is a process by which plants prepare their food by using water and carbon dioxide in the presence of chlorophyll and using sunlight as a source of energy. Okay, understood?
Yes,
ma'am. Let's move towards the next topic, that is heterotrophic nutrition. So student, let's move towards the next topic, heterotrophic nutrition in plants. Okay. All animals and non-green plants cannot make their own food. They depend on green plants directly or indirectly for their food. Therefore, they are called heterotrophs. Understood?
Yes.
And the nutrition is called heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, and the nutrition is called heterotrophic
Nutrition.
heterotrophic plant may obtain their food from other living plants and animals or the dead and decayed organism. So student, depending upon the source of food, heterotrophic plants are grouped as parasites, saprophytes, insectivorous plant, symbionts. So, understood? Depending upon the source of food, heterotrophic plants are grouped as which one, Rohit?
Parasites.
Parasites. Yes, very good.
Saprophytes.
Saprophytes, very good.
Insectivorous plant.
Okay.
Symbionts.
And symbionts, very good. Okay. So let's start with the parasites. Okay, let's start with the first one, parasite. The parasite derives benefit from the host and harm it in the process. Okay, an organism that lives for its food upon other living plants or animal is called a parasite. A plant or an animal that supports a parasite is called host. Okay. Some common example of parasite are, for example, viscum, cascuta. Okay. What is host? What is host, Prince?
A plant or an animal that support a parasite is called a host.
Very good. And what is parasite?
An organism
that
that live from
its food
upon other living plants animals is
called
Parasite. Okay. So first example is viscum. Okay. In parasite, viscum is the common menstruum where green leaves, but it is rootless parasitic plant. It can synthesize its own food by suck its liquid food, that is water and minerals, from the body of the host with the help of a special structure called haustoria. Coscuta. It is a total parasite. Coscuta is a common golden yellow leafless and rootless flowing plant called dodder plant. It grows as a climber. It is also called amarvel or swarnalata. It struck food from a plant by producing special root-like structure called haustoria for absorption of food from the host plant. These are many worms there are many worms, bacteria and fungi plant which grow on other plants and lives as a parasite upon them. While drawing food from their host, the parasite may also cause disease in them. Okay, so understood the examples of parasite, Viscum and Coscuta.
Coscuta, repeat again.
Okay. Coscuta, it is a total parasite. Coscuta is the common golden yellow leafless and rootless flowering plant called deodar plant. Okay, and it is also called as amarvel and swarnalata. Understood?
Yes.
It struck food from a plant by producing special root-like structure called haustoria. Now understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Let's move towards the next topic, that is saprophytes. So what is saprophytes? Organisms that feed on dead and decaying organic matter are called saprophytes. For example, mushroom, earthworm, mold, germs. Okay, the mode of nutrition in which organism taken in nutrients in solution from dead and decaying matter is called saprotrophic nutrition. Okay, so look at here image, student. Mold growing on stall bread. Okay, so these are the image of a bread where mold growing on this stall bread. There are also examples. Mushrooms growing on a moist humus are saprophytes. Understood saprophytes? Shall I repeat it again?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Organisms that feed on dead and decaying organic matter are called saprophytes. What are the examples of saprophytes?
Mushroom, earthworm, molds,
Germs. Okay. Okay, student. Let's move towards the next slide. Insectivorous plant. Okay. Insectivorous plants. So, student, look at the image carefully. First one is a pitcher plant and second one is a Venus flytrap. Okay. In insectivorous plant, student, like animals, some plant also feed on small insects and have developed a special method to capture their food. Okay. Such plant being green and partially autotrophic and partially heterotrophic. They are partially autotrophic and partially heterotrophic. Okay. This plant normally grow in a soil that is not so rich. Okay, so they use the nutrition obtained from insect to supplement the food they prepare by photosynthesis. Example, pitcher plant, Venus flytrap. Okay, Drosera. These are some example of the insectivorous plant. In pitcher plant, student, the leaf is modified to form a pitcher-like structure. The pitchers are attractive and brightly colored. And why they are attractive and brightly colored? Because they attract insect. Then an insect sit on the pitcher, the lid close and the insect is trapped inside the pitcher. The insect is then digested by the enzymes present in the digestive juice secreted by the cells of the plant. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Add to your knowledge, student, that Drosera are the example of insectivorous plant And bladderwort is a common in marshy pools with thread-like leaves terminating into bladder-like structure, and bladderwort is a common in Dal Lake. This is found in Srinagar. Okay, understood? So most of these insectivorous plants, including Drosera, are common in Assam and other eastern states. Understood, everyone? Understood, everyone?
Ma'am, repeat again. Insectivorous plant.
Insectivorous plant. What we have studied till now, that the example of insectivorous plant, pitcher plant, their leaf is modified into picture-like structure. The picture are attractive and brightly colored, so they can attract the insect. And while the insect sit on the pitcher, the lid close and the insect is trapped inside the pitcher. And this insect is then digested by the enzyme because digestive juice secreted by the cell of the plant. Okay, now understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's move towards the next topic, that is symbionts. Okay, so what is symbionts, student? In this mode of nutrition, two different types of organisms live and work together for their mutual benefit from each other. Okay, symbionts means two different types of organisms live and work together for their mutual benefit from each other. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
for example, lichen is a combination. Now look at the image carefully. Lichen is a combination of algae, which is an autotroph, and fungus is a saprophyte, which live together. And lichen are bluish green crust like plants growing on rock. Where it grows on rock or on the bark of the tree. Okay, the fungus absorb water and supply it to the algae. In turn, algae synthesizes food and supply it to the fungus. Okay, lichen are very common on hills. Such a mutually beneficial relationship is known as symbiosis. Okay, so what is symbiosis? Where both species are beneficial to each other and there is a mutual beneficial relationship. Okay, another common example is bacterium and rhizobium, which make its home in the nodules on the root of leguminous plant. Which plant? Leguminous plant. Okay, rhizobium is a bacteria which is present in the soil. Rhizobium has the ability of fixing air nitrogen into oxides of nitrogen. Oxides of nitrogen is the nutrition for green plants and it makes soil fertile. Understood? What is the function? What we have studied here, that is oxide of nitrogen is the nutrition for green plants. Okay, and it's make the soil fertile. Very good. So student, here add to your knowledge these important points, that carbohydrate is the primary product of photosynthesis. Plants synthesize oils and protein from carbohydrate. Protein is the compound of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur and maybe also phosphorus. The leaves of plant are green in color because of green pigment. Because of green pigment, chlorophyll in them. Okay. The leaves other than green have other pigments which impart various other colors of the leaves such as red, yellow, orange, brown. Understood everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's take a recap what we have studied till now. So first one is nutrition. So what is nutrition, student? The process of obtaining foods and its utilization within the body is called nutrition. Okay. Second one is types of nutrition. How many types of nutrition we have studied today?
Two types of
Which one?
autotrophs and heterotrophs.
Autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Okay. And nutrition in plants. So what is nutrition in plants we have studied? Okay, student. In heterotrophs, we have already see the three categories of the heterotrophs, which are based on their eating habits. Which one those?
Heredity,
herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous.
Omnivores. Very good, Sujit. Next one is photosynthesis. Okay. Nutrition in plants, student. Third one is nutrition in plants. Green plants have the ability to prepare their food, and the energy for preparing food is obtained from sunlight. The process of synthesizing food by the plants is called photosynthesis. And what I have teach here, that you have to remember some important points. That is, leaves are called the
Food factory.
And what is stomata?
There are small pores on the lower surface of leaf called stomata.
Good, very good. Okay. Next one is heterotrophic nutrition in plants. Okay. Heterotrophic nutrition in plants. In heterotrophic nutrition, what we have studied? Various groups of heterotrophic plant. Okay. First one is parasite. Second one is saprophytes. Third one is insectivorous plant, and fourth one is symbiotes. Now tell me, Rohit, how many group of heterotropics we have studied? Heterotrophs we have studied.
Parasites. The parasites derives.
How many type of heterotrophic groups we have studied?
Parasites and saprophytes.
And only two.
Insectivorous plant. Symbionts.
Very good, student. So let's take a evaluation question. Everyone ready for the evaluation?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, student, tell me, what are sporophytes? What are sporophytes?
Living organ. Saprophytes are the.
What are saprophytes?
Saprophytes are the living organisms that live feed on dead and decaying organisms.
Very good. And what is second question, tell me, Prince, what is symbiosis? Explain with suitable examples. Yes, tell me.
Herbivorous is the one example of symbiosis is the
Symbiosis is the
relationship between category.
Symbiosis is the relationship between certain species of ants and acacia trees.
Very good, student. Okay, let's take a assignment, everyone. Write down your assignment. So your today assignment is you have to find out the solution of these two questions. First one is everyone writing, na? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
How is fungi different from an autotrophs? How is fungi different from an autotrophs? This is the first question. And now your second question is why the animals cannot make their own food. Understood? Why the animals cannot make their own food. Everyone understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Everyone understood whole chapter, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much, student. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.